lightly, we are not taking it easy. So we have to come here and assess.
President Bola Tinubu is in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia to attend the Joint Arab-Islamic Summit, which will focus on the current situation in the Middle East. The presidential plane landed at the King Abdulaziz International Airport at about 10 a.m. local time. President Tinubu was received on arrival by a delegation led by the Deputy Governor of Riyadh, Prince Mohammed Abdulrahman. The Riyadh summit is scheduled to commence on Monday, November 11th. A statement by the Presidential Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, indicates that the event is at the instance of King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. During the summit, President Tinubu is expected to address the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict, emphasizing Nigeria's strong call for an immediate ceasefire and the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. Nigeria will also advocate for renewed efforts to revive the two-state solution as a pathway to lasting peace in the region. The president is expected to return after the conclusion of the summit. Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Ali Pate, says the efficient cut down of the contract sum by 30% of the total for the supply of cancer care equipment to the new cancer centres being built by the federal government through the NSIA has positioned Nigeria to build more health infrastructure with less resources. The coordinating minister noted that as he observed the signing of the equipment supply contract between Siemens Health and the Nigeria Sovereign Investment Authority in Abuja.
I have to go out of my way to appreciate you for the significant concession discount of 30%, which amounts to quite a significant amount of money, really, that we are clawing back to serve the public. We are in the business of making Nigerians healthier.
This will help thousands of patients. Cancer as a disease has become so personal. There's hardly any family which is not touched by it. And I think all of us together will do a great service by ensuring that, we provide the much needed care to the patients and families. And as you said, we are committed to deliver as per the promise,
Minister of State Works, Bello Mohammed Goronyo, has expressed satisfaction with the level of progress of work so far made on the multi-million naira Ilela-Badagry superhighway, conceived to connect northern and southwestern parts of Nigeria and neighboring Niger Republic. This was during an on-the-spot assessment to Ilela-Hamarawa, the originating point of the legacy project. Bashir Ibrahim Nababa reports.
Contract for the construction of the 3-lane carriageway was awarded on the 14th August 2024 by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu-led administration, create jobs, connect communities, and fast-track economic development of the country, in line with its renewed hope agenda on road infrastructure. Work on the Phase 1-1A, covering 120-kilometer distance that stretches 4 local government areas of Sokoto State, commenced on the 4th November 2024 as directed by the Minister of Works, David Omahi. This on-the-spot assessment by the Minister of State Works, Bello Mohammed Goronyo, is to ensure total compliance by the contractor handling the project.
This is one project that Mr. President is very passionate about, and that is why we are not taking it lightly, we are not taking it easy. So we have to come here and assess the progress of work.
The minister sheds more light on the recent revocation of the Abuja-Kaduna-Kano Road project by the federal government.
We will look at a suitable contractor and award that project. We are not abandoning the project. We are coming back to issue it to another company that can do the job and deliver in time.
representative of the contracting firm Willie Backhausen, and the Federal Controller of Works in charge of Sokoto State Megondi Kasim assured that the project is being executed according to specifications and will be completed within the agreed 24-month period.
We have to coordinate the security with the military and other security agencies. Then periodically I brief the NSA about it.
We want to ensure and assure that we will do everything possible within the limit of our responsibility to ensure that there is adequate protection of life and property, not only to the people, but also to the contractors.
The over 1,000-kilometer length superhighway passes through 4 northern and 3 southern states of Sokoto, Kebbi, Niger, Kwara, Oyo, Ogun, and terminated in Lagos. From Sokoto, Bashir Ibrahim Nababa, NTA News.
The practice of seeking out renewed hope initiative for collaboration to deliver good governance is fast gaining ground among government agencies and key organizations. The Niger Delta Development Commission has joined the train with the formal launch of a partnership with RHI. State House correspondent Adini Taiwo reports that the ceremony also witnessed the flag-off of NDDC RHI U-Lesson educational tablets by Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu.
Generations yet unborn. Thank you.
They are also protected from harmful content.
Another milestone in the quest to promote equitable and inclusive education, leveraging digital tools. And stakeholders are here at the conference center of the Presidential Villa to witness the occasion. With the new partnership, the Niger Delta Development Commission hopes to leverage RHI platform to promote the distribution and adoption of its U-Lesson educational tablet, with Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, leading the advocacy. Her mandate is clear, and tapping into her deep insight as an educationist, the First Lady went straight to work, highlighting the numerous advantages of the digital device.
I was informed that the U-Lesson education software is meticulously tailored to align with the Nigerian educational system, ensuring relevance and effectiveness in our local content. One of the prominent features of this software is its offline video library, which allows learners to play, pause, and rewind educational content without the need of an internet connection. As we distribute this education software, services, and tablets, we are taking a significant step towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 4, which seeks to ensure inclusive and equitable qualitative education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all.
The intervention, she notes, aligns with federal government digital policy, which seeks to create an innovative digital learning ecosystem.
In addition to the distribution of these tablets, the NDDC has always employed the services of a consultant to train teachers in use of U-Lesson tablets for effectiveness across the 9 mandate states and Nigeria in general.
Equipped with the approved educational curriculum, each tablet offers students interactive classes, video tutorials, and tests that will deepen their understanding and enhance their learning journey.
For the Managing Director of NDDC, Samuel Obuko, partnership with RHI promises a lot of socio-economic and educational inclusion for the people of the Niger Delta.
So for those who do not have money to pay lesson teachers, these tabs are the lesson teachers that will teach those children. But they are highly regulated so that the children cannot also go outside its use to abuse it.
We need to be able to monitor and evaluate the outcomes in terms of cognitive and learning abilities of the children.
Already, NDDC has acquired 45,000 units of the U-Lesson educational tablets, preloaded with content for onward distribution to students in primary, junior, and secondary schools across Niger Delta states. From the conference center of the Presidential Villa, Adeni Taiwo, NTA News.
The Africa Women's Conference is seeking to continuously engage African leaders to be deliberate in mainstreaming gender issues, especially women empowerment and ensuring digital inclusivity. On the resolutions at the 2024 AWC in Lusaka, Zambia, Nigeria's Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, in a message, also reaffirmed the country's commitment to global and continental steps on gender equality. Olusheye Adeagbo reports.
Hydropower, solar energy, and CNG have been identified as better and environmentally resilient alternatives of energy. Green, clean energy and gas.
The African Women Conference AWC annual meeting of experts, institutions and individuals promotes growth, stability and development of African women, and its latest edition convenes over 200 participants from countries across the continent. After a 3-day engagement dwelling on digital advancement, harnessing its potential for the African woman, conversations identified infrastructure limitations as major constraints for women entrepreneurs to drive inter- and intra-African trade, as well as economic empowerment using technology.
Too often, tech spaces remain male-dominated, stifling diverse voices and ideas. By consciously promoting women leaders in technology sector, we create role models for the next generation.
If we use our natural capabilities as African women and leverage the power of technology, there is no doubt that we will be many yards closer to achieving gender equity.
Nigeria's Minister of Women Affairs represented head African Union ECOSOC, and key players want implementation of set targets.
And this resonates so well with the vision of the African Union of an integrated and peaceful Africa that is driven by its citizens and that represents a dynamic force in the global arena.
Going forward is going to be one of the areas of focus, how we can make life easy for women, connect them to the inter-African spaces where they can also trade.
High time that the African woman takes extensive advantage of digital technology to advance, her space.
Not only gaps and needs, but also the solutions to basically bridge those gaps and address those needs.
Setting up a website where women can sell their items.
Delegates believe this conference in Lusaka has again fulfilled AWC mission of building networks that seeks Africa's solution to Africa's challenges. From Lusaka in Zambia, Olusheye Adeagbo, NTA News.
This is the news at 10 on NTA News 24. More reports in a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now, energy scarcity, coupled with the current economic realities, is forcing most Nigerians to revert to the use of fossil fuels, which contributes to desertification and climate change. The Green, Clean Energy and Gas Practitioners of Nigeria, in a bid to contribute to clean energy alternatives, has trained 23 youths on environmentally friendly CNG installation techniques. Mina Daniels reports.
Hydropower, solar energy, and CNG have been identified as better and environmentally resilient alternatives of energy. Green, Clean Energy and Gas Practitioners Association of Nigeria, GCENCPAN, emphasized this during a press conference on environmentally friendly CNG conversion techniques held in Abuja.
This initiative has huge economic benefits because Nigeria is a naturally blessed with abundance of natural gas deposits and is ranked first.
About 23 trainees received certification on CNG conversion techniques.
This will help in no small way to improve the technical capabilities and the know-hows of Nigerians in the conversion of petrol-driven vehicles to dual conversion using CNG and petrol.
We are advocates for green, clean and sustainable environment through the promotion of alternative energy sources. And we are looking at diversifying so that we don't just stay on one area. We are looking at various aspects of meeting up with the needs of our country.
Dr. Great Emmanuel, President GSECPAN, assured that GSECPAN will continue to partner government in ensuring a safer, green and cleaner environmental practices that will promote health and boost the economy. In Abuja, Lina Daniels, NTA.
Veritas University Abuja has celebrated a major achievement, and the 13th convocation ceremony of the varsity has honored the hard work and commitment of its graduating students. Ibrahim Dana Hamidu was at the event and shares the inspiring stories of graduates ready to make their mark.
Veritas University Abuja's 13th convocation ceremony was a momentous occasion, conferring degrees on hundreds of outstanding graduates with honors. This remarkable achievement testifies to the university's unwavering commitment to excellence. As the Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, and other dignitaries gathered to celebrate, they praised the graduates' resilience and perseverance. The university not only recognized the students' academic prowess, but also honored exceptional individuals who have made significant contributions to society.
Those graduating today bring unquantifiable joy to us and a renewed hope that our young people who don't give into frustration and misguided behavior will turn out to be the hope for Nigeria. The Catholic Church marks 956 years of university education. We have been educating the world since the first Catholic university was founded in 1088 in Bologna in Italy.
The university's philosophy is rooted in the belief that life's journey, struggles, and triumphs are an inspiring story to share with Nigeria's next generation.
Knowledge-wise and relying on what we've been given as students of Veritas, I think we are ready to face the world.
Honestly, my lecturers are really amazing. They really inspire me. They really motivate me.
The VC is someone who invests in people's ideas.
The country looks forward to the impactful footprints of Veritas University's ambassadors. With excellence etched in their hearts and minds, they are ready to shape Nigeria's future. From Abuja, I'm Ibrahim Hamidu, NTA News.
German ambassador to Nigeria, Annette Gunther, and her diplomatic counterparts are celebrating German Unity Day in Abuja with a view to deepening bilateral relations with Nigeria. Suleiman Abdul Wahab reports that the event also highlighted several other milestones.
In addition to celebrating the 34th Tag der Deutschen Einheit, German Unity Day, which the German ambassador to Nigeria, Annette Gunther, described as brief but full of achievements.
Since the fall of the Berlin Wall 35 years ago, a wind of change swept through Europe. Hundreds of thousands of East Germans who demonstrated peacefully all over the country and faced down the oppressive government brought about this reunification.
The embassy also marked the 75th anniversary of German Constitution. The event highlighted Germany's commitment to combating racism, xenophobia, anti-Semitism, and other forms of hatred that threaten human dignity and existence. Also celebrated was the 50th anniversary of the Nigerian-Germany Official Development Corporation. Ambassador Gunther said over the past 5 decades, the partnership has played a pivotal role in fostering sustainable development and strengthening bilateral ties between the two nations.
Nigeria is a strong partner in preserving the international rules-based order. We are glad to see that Nigeria is playing a leading role within ECOWAS.
Nigeria values this friendship and considers Germany an important and strategic partner as we seek to strengthen these ties further.
Another thing that I've noticed is since over 10, 12 years, there's a German-Nigerian energy partnership.
So I can speak only positive about Nigeria. The people are friendly, the weather is nice, and I'm happy to be here.
The German Agency for International Cooperation, GIZ, was also highlighted for becoming a household name in supporting Nigerians' development across various sectors, including skills development, sustainable agriculture, energy production, and healthcare. In Abuja, Suleiman Tobu Abdul-Wahab, NTA News.
Bit on security, the air components of Operation Hadinkai in support of ongoing counter-terrorism efforts by the armed forces has neutralized more ISWAP terrorists, destroying strategic hideouts in the southern Tumbuns at Arina. Statements by the Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commodore Ulushola Akimbuewa, indicates that this successful strike marks a major leap forward in Nigeria's relentless counter-terrorism campaign, significantly weakening the enemy's stronghold. These strikes were launched after credible intelligence revealed a mass movement of ISWAP fighters from the Lake Chad Basin to the southern Tumbuns, gearing up for coordinated assaults in the area. Further intel pointed high-value ISWAP commanders and clusters of militants hidden under thick vegetation at Arinawoji, triggering series of powerful precision air raids. During the mission, NAF fighter jets unleashed a torrent of bombs and cannon fire, delivering a devastating and pinpoint assault on terrorist hideouts. Swift mop-up strikes followed, wiping out fleeing insurgents and ensuring total elimination of the threat. A previous airstrike on October 30th at Arina Woji had already dealt a critical blow to ISWAP, killing around 50 terrorists, including a commander known as Kaid Bashir Dauda. Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps Shehu Mohammed has condemned the fatal crash that occurred at Merua on the Funtua-Sokoto route in Katsina State on Saturday, which claimed 15 lives, leaving 13 others sustaining various degrees of injuries. The accident, the Corps Marshal says, is not only avoidable, or was not only avoidable and preventable, but highly condemnable, noting that if the driver had observed established legal speed limits, ensured adequate vehicle maintenance and complied with traffic regulations, the crash would have been avoided. The Merua crash involved a Toyota Hiace bus loaded with passengers from Zamfara heading to the southern parts of the country and had a tire burst in Merua village, which eventually led to loss of control as the driver rammed head-on onto a Sino truck belonging to Dangote Group, killing the 15 people. Well, with that, we conclude the news at 10 on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I am Dennis Degunloye.